Hello everybody, my name is Rituparna Roy. Welcome to my channel, and in today's video we will be talking about book series that I have recently read and absolutely loved. These are some mini reviews for you. Let's get started. Who doesn't love reading books, and especially if they are trilogies or a long series, because that means with one book the story is not coming to an end, rather it can go on for a long period of time, especially when we fall in love with the characters and the plotline and the story. So as a kid, I read a lot of series, you can say, in the form of Hardy Boys, there was Secret 7, The Famous 5, and of course we used to have these series of comics. You also must have read those, which used to come out in this Tinkle and Chacha Chaudhary and all of these, small snippets which continued the story from one issue to the other. But as I grew up, I started with another very famous young adult fiction fantasy, that is Harry Potter, which came out in the form of 7 books and later on 8 movies. So that is of course one of the all-time favorite book series. But then later on I have not read a lot of series. I have read the Twilight series, which I think were 4 parts, and then some series here and there. But apart from that, not a lot of series in the last couple of years. But recently I picked up a few and I really enjoyed them, so I thought let me share them with you guys. So the first one that we are going to be talking about today is in the genre of romance. I usually don't read a lot of romance. It's a good change every now and then. So this series was called The Dreamland Billionaires, and I have also covered a video exclusively talking about all the romance novels I have read. You can check out that video here. So The Dreamland Billionaires is a story about 3 brothers who are billionaires and who have this big company which deals with theme parks and making like movies and all of that. And then these 3 books cover the story of like each brother and how they find love and what happens in their life, and it continues. You can read them in, I think, in any order. Won't make much of a difference, but if you can, start with the first one, that is The Fine Print, then Terms and Conditions, and then the last book in the series, which is The Final Offer. All of these books are released, available as ebooks. You can download them on your Kindle and also get the physical copies, hard copies of these books as well. A very enjoyable series because it also have this like very fulfilling, and how these characters grow with each book. You will see snippets of each characters here and there that you read in the previous book, and very enjoyable, very fun, very nice, very good read. So big thumbs up from my side, and you go ahead and check it out if romance is your genre. Continuing with the fantasy and fiction genre, I want to talk about this series. This is called Entangled with Fae. This is by a writer called Tesonja. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. It is a beautiful series. It is having a lot of different books. These are basically retelling of the fairy tales that we have read growing up. There is Cinderella, there is Snow White, there is the Beauty and the Beast, there is Ariel, and all of that. So absolutely beautiful retelling, and retelling in a way which makes the protagonist, the women in these stories, very powerful and beautifully imagined, I would feel. It's really nice. I started with Cinderella, and then I picked up all the other ones as well, Beauty and the Beast, and then Ariel, and really Snow White as well. Really good, really interesting, very well written, and available on Kindle Unlimited, which I think is the best part. If you have the subscription, you can download this book and read it, and they are also available in other formats on Amazon, I think, as well. Do go ahead and check it out. If you enjoyed reading fairy tales as a kid, I'm sure you will really enjoy these books as well. Next we come to a fiction genre, and I want to talk about Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I have spoken about this book before as well. It is really nice, very beautiful, heartwarming book. Now I see there are 4 books in this series. I have read up till the first 2. The third one I'm going to be reading soon, and the 4th one I think has not released as of yet. These books, the good part is that it can be read, each book can be read separately. You don't have to like read them in continuation in the series. You can pick up any book and start from there, and if you like it, you can go ahead and complete the series. Absolutely wonderful book. It is about time travel, where in a cafe in Japan, customers can go and travel back to time and meet with the people they want to and have the conversations they want to that they were not able to have before. I think it's a really unique concept, beautiful description of Japan and their culture, and really nice, very nice, heartwarming, easy to read, very flowy kind of a story. So you can go ahead and check it out. Next, coming to my favorite genre of all time, that is thrillers, crimes, murder, mystery, and of course I have to talk about the Thursday Murder Club. So the Thursday Murder Club, I have been reading it for the last, I think, one or 2 years, and each book can be read separately. There are 2 books released so far. There are 3 books released so far, sorry. Another one is coming, I think, next year or end of this year. And really very enjoyable storytelling. The characters are so lovely. It is about a retired group of people who have come together in this retirement home, and how they get together every Thursday to look at, unsolved crimes, and give their own 2 cents on it, and how they get entangled in actual cases and how they actually go ahead and solve them. Really very interesting, a page turner. Richard Osman is such a beautiful writer, so you can go ahead and check these books out. They are available on Amazon Kindle in all formats. Lastly, I want to talk about a non-fiction book. This is the series, the trilogy, Steal Like an Artist, Show Your Work, Keep Going by Austin Kleon. So these books again can be read standalone. It is not necessary that you have to read them in the series that they were written in. You can pick up any of these. I would suggest pick up all 3, if not at once, one by one, because each book tells you and covers one aspect of creativity of an artist's journey, the struggles that we face, whether you are a painter, whether you are a dancer, a musician, a writer, whoever you are. Such beautiful, such good tips, and some things which are very up to date with technology, things that we can follow actually in today's times, and he does it himself, so very much relatable and very easy to read. It's not just because it's a non-fiction, it's not boring or it's not very preachy. You can read one chapter slowly, take your time with it, and a very good book. If you are an artist, a creative person in this field, absolutely must read. I would highly recommend this to you. And with that, we have come to an end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please do let me know in the comments what are your favorite book series, and we will chat. I will see you again next time. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye.